I decided to do a test and like do a video with no light on in here and my curtain closed. And it ain't too bad. It ain't too dark. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so there's a lot of light outside. But my old camera would have looked bad. I'm getting ready to fold that basket of laundry. Dad's out mowing, and then we're going to take a ride to the Legion and get a sandwich. We just had some drama next door, man. The people next door have 3 big dogs. You've seen a little bit of video of them. They have a black lab named Wags, who's Heidi's age. They've had her for over 5 years now. And I love Wags. And I loved it when that's all they had was Wags. I'd walk over to the fence and pet her, and my dad would always give her like dog treats. Last year, they got a pit bull mix named Toby. And I liked when there was the 2 of them. Toby was fine, but as he's getting older, he's getting more aggressive towards the other dogs. And he's a beautiful dog. He's a cute boy, and he's always the one I'm like, when you'd hear the music, you'd be like, doom-de-doom. Well, then this year they got a dog, yellow lab, named Charlie. And Charlie's a bit aggressive too. He'll growl and stuff at the fence. So I don't go over the fence anymore and talk to any of them, because it's like a pack now, and they get really... Wags kind of ignores the 2 younger dogs. Well, just a minute ago, I hear yelling and screaming, and the neighbor behind us heard it from her house, who lives like an acre back that way, and she come run up us at the fence, and the old dog, apparently the pit bull had torn to the old dog. And this is the 2nd time it's happened. And there was blood, and the daughter was trying to separate them, and she had blood dripping off of her. She got bit. They're going to have to do something with the aggressive dog. I love pit bulls. Don't get me wrong, Eden, don't get mad. But when they're aggressive and want to hurt, something needs to be done. So I don't know what they're going to do, because, I mean, she had blood dripping down her arms, and their parents aren't home. She's crying. This girl's probably 15 or 16, and it's just crazy. He's out, the pit bull's outside now by himself with a muzzle on, walking around, and he just has blood all over the front of him. It was crazy. And my dad was over at the fence, talking to the girl, and she's just all upset, and so I don't know what's going to happen next door. But they can't keep a dog that's going to hurt other animals and other people. If they had some stranger or someone visiting and that happens, it could be a bad, bad thing. So Heidi she jumped up on my computer chair and into the windowsill like, oh, rah, 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 in the window, and I'm like, get down out of there. So I was like in the window looking out, going, oh my goodness. It was craziness. Crazy. Okay, on to the boring stuff of the day. Work went like work. Got the paper done, and my boss took it to the printer. About 10 minutes before I was done with it, he walked by. I'm like, you feel like going to Niles today? And he laughed and patted me on the back. He goes, I'll take the paper. I'm like, good, because I really didn't want to. I didn't want to have to drive over there. Let him use his gas. So, that's about all. And tomorrow, Dad and I are going to take the RV for a ride. I've never taken a ride in it. So that'll be kind of fun. And he's getting it kind of ready for the 4th of July because he's going camping. Then, and I think his plans are changing for Arkansas. I don't think my aunt and uncle are going to ride with him after all, because my uncle has to be to work that following Monday, and I think Grandma and him are going to hang around. So I think he's just going to take his new car down. Originally they were going to take the RV, since there were going to be a bunch of them riding, but now it'll just be him and Grandma and my cousin Dale and Heidi Ho right in the car. My dad's not used to having a car, and I don't know if he regrets buying it, but he's just not used to having a car. He's used to a Trailblazer, which is a little higher. He's used to a full-size van, which he still has, but it's like old and decrepit. We're supposed to have thunderstorms tonight and tomorrow, and his window is now down and won't go back up. I said, you put your window all the way down, didn't you? Yeah. I said, when you put it all the way down, sometimes it doesn't want to go back up. I know it. So before we leave, he's going to go over and see if he can get his window to go up. Sometimes if you open the door and slam it, after it's been off for a while, it'll go up. It's crazy. If not, he'll just get thunderstormed inside of his vehicle. That'll teach him for putting the window all the way down. Because he knows it does it. Okay, what other boring crap can I fill your heads with? I don't got much else. Dad had to go to the attorney today and sign some papers that if anything should happen to him, all the property would go to me. And he went to the bank and made sure he got it set up to where his car payments will directly come out of his savings from the bank so he doesn't have to worry about it. And then he's been mowing the rest of the day. He's finishing up right now. Can you hear him? Yeah, that's him out there. We haven't heard anything about Uncle Joe today. He's supposed to go to the doctor, and Dad was supposed to call him, but then the whole dog thing happened, and we kind of got, and they're like, oh my God, she's bleeding, and they're bleeding, and, you know, crazy. What else? About all. I'm just counting down my days, people. Counting down my days to my vacation. I talked to the Detroit lady. Yeah, I had a flubber. I talked to the lady at the Detroit Legal News today, who's the person that I'm trying to get the deadline earlier so I can get on the road for my vacation. And we were talking about vacations, and I told her how much I was looking forward to this vacation, and I was prodding it into her head that I really need to get out of there early on that day. So I'm going to mention it every time I talk to her. I'm mentioning it just so she knows I'm serious. I don't have anything else. I have no goofy stories. I'm trying to think. This is my thinking face. Pretty, huh? No. Okay. I'm gonna go so I can fold. Fold. Towels and sheets. Right there. I got another load I got to put in the dryer, but that's when I got interrupted. It was the whole dog fight happened. Once I took the clothes out of the dryer, and I heard the ruckus next door, and I'm like, Dad, there's a dog fight next door. And then after that, it just kind of went downhill. So off I go, in a cloud of dust, little spectacles of dust. Sayonara. I always want to go, Ken Tanaka loves you. Did anybody watch him? He cracks me up. He's an unusual character. Help me find my parents. I think that's him on YouTube. It cracks me up. Just cracks me up. Okay. Bye.